Hey guys, Thunderset here, and we are revisiting magnets. Why are we back to such an old archetype? Because we finally have been unlocked from the beta boy. We've been soft limited to just 1 or 2 for a while. Now we have 3. It's very nice. He's a very important card, not just because he's required with our Berserkion, but when we were soft limited to 1, Berserkion would ban him, and then you're done with your Berserkions. But with multiple betas, he works out really well because he adds to your hand. He has the special summon during your opponent's phase. Works out really well. He's one of the better magnets. And now we have 3 of them. We've wrapped him around all the other magnets at 3 except for Gamma. We're still just running 2 Gamma. We have 3 Alpha. We're even running 2 Doki Doki. They'll discard, let's say, a Beta and summon an Alpha or a Gamma. Good for getting all your monsters out properly to summon your Berserkion. We're going 30 cards, guys. We're going 30 cards, and we're not worried too much about getting cards in the graveyard. We do have 1 Grass is Greener, because why not? It's good when you get it, but we don't really need it to win, because your magnets just mill each other so easily, guys. He'll give you a search, he'll give you a search, thinning your deck. Then in your opponent's phase, they'll thin your deck even more. That's 2-3 cards out of your deck from 1 card, so it really works out well, even when you're not milling super quick. Doki Doki helps you thin. It all works out well, guys. So we're also running 2 of our Treacherous Trap Hole and 3 Cosmic Cyclones, so it rarely happens, but we've touched the whole ban list. We have the 3 of, the 1 of, and the 2 of. Pretty interesting. We also have Burial from a Different Dimension to fuel more magnet plays by getting them out of the banish pool back into the graveyard. Magnet Field is core. It's lovely with multiple betas, because then you can just normal summon a delta, dump a beta, special summon the beta, search whatever you're missing, finish your combos, go crazy. We're also running Valkyrion just because we're gonna have stuff to use him. Now that we have 3 beta, we can afford to play fast and loose with our betas. Now we can just get rid of a beta for a Valkyrion, and we'll still have betas to go for Berserkions, so it works out really cool. We're also using Psychic Wielder, because you'll notice virtually all our magnets are 3 except for Delta, so that makes 4 easy wielder plays. And we have some terrifying level 6 Synchros in Bryonic, Goyo, Barkion. We have some level 7s. They're a little harder to use with Delta, so it's pretty rare, but still possible, of course. And last but not least, we're using Magnet Reverse. This we are still limited to 1. You can target 1 machine or rock type monster that is banished or in your graveyard that cannot be normal summoned or set. So that would be this boy and this boy. And then you can special summon them. So it works out really well, especially if you accidentally mill these in some way or form. You can with Grass is Greener. Works out really well, guys. And you know, magnets aren't too crazy. They work really well with the synchro plays. They really put them over the edge. Beta just makes them super consistent. I'm using Attack Charge to help our Berserkion a little bit to get over even simple things like Blue Eyes and stuff like that. Barkion's great versus Dark Magician. Goyo's huge to fuel Psychic Wielder effect. There's a lot going on. And just the normal magnet plays. You'll be surprised at some decks who have a hard time just getting around a magnetic field. It's pretty cool. But then, you know, some decks have no trouble clapping magnets at all. So it's give and take. But let me fix the decks list here. But the replays are pretty cool, so I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you're enjoying the new box. I just really want to test out these beta since Yugimoto came, so I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are versus Old School Seto. Going second. He's using those new cuboid, what is it? Cube something. Cubal monsters, cubic. So he looks to be Black Wings though. First turn Black Wings are not gonna have a fun time. They can make some daunting fields with Hawk Joe or Chidori. Chidori could get up to like 4k, and Hawk Joe really messes with your opponent's ability to target, and he'll be able to bring back whatever your opponent kills. So they can make some daunting fields. They don't want to go first, obviously, but they can make some daunting fields. So here he goes into Hawk Joe. That's the better first turn play, I would say, over a Chidori. But of course you need Raikiri just out and about. He's the one who's limited. Hawk Joe lets you special summon some Moon, and that's a good field, guys. That's a pretty hard to OTK field, but we're gonna do it all thanks to this wielder. So look at that. We have all our magnets. We're gonna search our Berserkion. But before we do our Berserkion and banish the whole shebang, We're going to special summon our wielder. That's a level 6 synchro. We're going right into Bionic Dragon. So we get a use wielder's effect to destroy that Simoon. That's one out of the way. Now we get a throw away 2. We throw away our field spell and our beta. Banish all of them. Special summon the Berserkion. Opponent's left with 1 card. And we finish them, guys. Great duel. Nice and smooth. Right with Magnet. Alright, here we are fighting a new Seto Kaiba, but it's okay because we're that new Joey. So it's going to be a battle. Here we're going first. We are still on phone replays, so I'm going to try to give you guys my best. Okay, here we're starting with Treacherous. Treacherous alone will win you duels. Probably needs to be revisited with a ban list, even to 1 or something. So we set our Treacherous, set just 1 Cosmic Cyclone in case we want to do synchro plays with a Bionic or something. Opponent starts with Cards of Consonance, throwing away a Stone of Ancients. That means we're going to be seeing Spirit of White here any moment. But first we chain our Beta to use a Delta to dump an Alpha. We also have the Gamma in our hands. Here our opponent chooses to go with regular Blue Eyes instead of Spirit of White to pop some back row. So pretty weird play. Maybe he doesn't play any. Here we top deck an Alpha just to rub salt in the wound. So we're going to normal summon Gamma, special summon Alpha. That searches our Berserkion. We're going to banish the Alpha in the graveyard, so we get to keep the Alpha on the field. Use attack charge over that Blue Eyes. Nice and simple. Don't have to use our fuel to beat him. Here, look at this, guys. We're fighting a Deep Eyes. So, we can't really do anything to this Deep Eyes. When he's destroyed, he's going to destroy everything on the field. But that's okay, because if you destroy Berserkion and all his fuel is banished, they all summon right back. And they do an exact 4,000 when you do the math, guys. It's pretty cool. So, not that we need it, we only have 3,700. And we get a Beta Search, so pretty gnarly. Over a pretty sticky and tough to get rid of monster. And 3k, which is like our threshold, so great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are fighting Alexis. Don't keep clicking, but I gotta tap. It's a phone. Using some Sphere Boy and some Hikari. Sleeve and Master of Rights, of course. Here we have our Magnetic Fields. We also have a Cosmic Cyclone. And 2 out of 3 of the Magnet Boys we need. Beta's gonna be able to search the other Magnet Boy we need, so we're just set, guys. We set our Cosmic Cyclone. We're most likely fighting Vendrids. He sets a monster. We're gonna Cosmic Cyclone that Origin, because we're probably not gonna need this Cosmic Cyclone. And Origin protects him from an instance of destruction, so we're gonna stop that. Here he uses his Remnants. That gives his Slayer the ability to get rid of special summon monsters, so we don't use Beta's effect. I know it seems crazy, but he was counting on us to use Beta's effect so he could just get rid of the monster without attacking into it. We let him attack into it, take his bait, return his monster, cripple his plays, and now we use Gamma, special summon Alpha, Magnet Field special summons Beta. That would give us another search. We already had a Berserkion. We are set to go, all because we let him swing into us, guys. Great stuff. Alright, here's Yugimoto. Slips off the tongue a little better. We're going first. No sleever map for our boy, but we're repping him in our sleeve, showing love to our opponent. Here we actually get a Grass is Greener, guys, so we're going to start with that. We mill a Delta and enough to summon an immediate Valkyrion. Very cool. So turn 1 Valkyrion, we also use Magnetic Field. We're also going to normal summon an Alpha. Search a Berserkion we're likely to be able to use very soon. Activate our field spell to search or to special summon our Beta. That's another search, guys. What a daunting turn. Imagine if Grass That's Greener was not banned. Very good turn. Didn't even need the Doki Doki. We are fighting a Dark Magician. He's going with a Dark Magic Veil to summon a Magician of Chaos. Probably assumed he'd get a banish from that. Clearly doesn't. Has to deal with the Valkyrion. Chooses just to scoop. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing a Crow Hogan. We are going second. We have first turn plays, but I mean, if it is Crow, he's using pretty cool Stardust mat and sleeve there. But he's most likely Black Wings. Not Black Wings this time. So he's Metaphys. We have not a very good hand. So we're going to start with a Cosmic Cyclone, hit a back row there. It was nothing but a windstorm, pretty random card to see. Now he searches his dimension, that's what I thought I was hitting. We're gonna use Magnetic Field and just plop a little Gamma on the field, and that's all we can do. We do tick at him for 800. He uses this Ace of Metaphys to ban a Nephthys, sets a dimension, sets whatever he just drew. We're gonna use Gamma in the end phase, bring out a Delta. I think I misplay here. No, dumping a Beta is fine, because now we can special summon the Beta before we do anything. Even if he was to banish our, or no, we couldn't do it if he banished our Delta, but he didn't have a Tyrant Dragon. So we use Magnetic Field, special summon the Beta, that searches our last Alpha, so imagine we didn't even have this Berserkion, we would get him right now. But we're just gonna get a second copy because we do have our Burial, guys. So we banish the 3, bring out a Berserkion, now we have no fuel for his effect until now. Now we're able to use Burial from a different dimension, send all 3 of those boys back, now we can start popping. We hit 1 back row as the dimension, of course, and he scoops. Great, great stuff, guys. So it's still, you know, magnets up to their usual business. They're complete with 3 beta now, so it's full power. We just need more magnet reverse. I don't know if there's even more support for them, honestly. There probably is. There's probably some OP support. It's gotta be an old as dirt archetype, so if they were gonna do it, they've probably done it already, but we'll have to see. Pretty cool. I mean, who doesn't love magnets? Pretty funny using it on Joey, but we're using it for attack charge. So hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.